Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to another weekly Oracle message where we take one Oracle card for each of the signs from a different Oracle deck each week. And this week's Oracle deck is the Fairy Wisdom Oracle deck by Amy and Nancy Brown, mother-daughter duo. I'm so excited to see what the Fae have to tell us this week. And these are timeless messages, so whenever you get these messages, they're meant for you at that time. And keep in mind that we do embody the full zodiac, so if you know your rising sign, you can apply each of the message to your house. If you don't know your rising sign, you can just listen to each of the messages and take the ones that resonate and the ones that don't. But if you just want to do your sun, moon, and rising, we will release these individually 48 to 72 hours after this video airs. So, also, keep in mind, it is a general reading, so it will apply to you generally, and generally it will apply to you. Use your intuition and your discernment. The most important part of a reading is you, and the messages that you gain, and the strength and the wisdom that it gives you to be able to move forward in your life, the best version of you. That's the goal here. So, that is everything, and do keep in mind I do not do personal readings. If you want a personal reading, you'll have to get a hold of me through my website only. I will never reach out to you for a personal reading. Our website is celestialgrove.academy. Check it out, guys. There's a quiz there. You can see what type of celestial you are. Anyway, all right, guys, let's go ahead and get started with the fairy oracles this week to see what messages come out for each of the signs. We are going to start with Sagittarius this week because the time of the release of the video, Sagittarius, it is the season. It is Sagittarius season, so we'll start with Sag and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. All right, beautiful Sag. You have the bad dragon, Judgment. Sagittarius, I feel like for a lot of you, it is you're being judged. And you're being judged badly. Not that you are being judged bad, but that the judgment is bad. Like it's not even good judgment. They're saying that you are this, and they don't even have the full picture. And if they did, it would make it completely different. You know what I mean? Like it's bad judgment on their part. But for some Sag, I feel like there is a message in there that you are doing bad judgment. Like it's the wrong kind of judgment. You're not looking at the bigger picture. So I feel like if you find yourself judging anyone this week, please take a step back and look at the bigger picture so that you can see more fully where they were coming from. You're missing something, but I really don't think that is the message for most of you. There's some in there for that, but for most of you, I do feel like it is that someone is judging you badly, and it feels bad because they're judging. They have bad judgment, yes, but they're also very much judging you as bad. And it's like, what do you do? What can you do? How can you get through this and get out of this? And part of that is you can't control another, but if you're being judged wrongly as bad, you just have to keep your head up the best that you can and keep moving forward. And Sag, there's been this energy of you walking through mud kind of thing, like you're dragging yourself. So you need to find a way to use that passion and that drive to be you and to feel okay being you and know that it's okay to be you. The way that you get through this bad judgment is you show up as your good self, and it becomes more and more obvious that you are the good self. If that's making sense, Sag. Basically, you don't let the bad judgment affect you. You can't let it affect you, and you've got to keep showing up and know that if it's like one person, and even if it's an important person, like a boss or a parent that's judging you as bad whenever you're not, everyone else can see that. And if everyone else can see it, they're going to see it eventually, because people are going to begin to point it out to them. So your job and your way to get through this is to show up as your best self, so that the people, everyone else that can see, are more empowered to be able to stand up for you. But I do feel like there's just, it's bad judgment. That's the word for you this week, bad judgment, Sag. And I wish that I could just be like, life is all love, light, and roses all the time, you know, but it's just, that's not actually life. We came down here for the struggle. We came for the suffering. Like, it's so wonderful to have suffered and overcome. There's no feeling like it. There really isn't. There's nothing better than going through the suffering and overcoming. That's why we come down here for the suffering. And part of the suffering sometimes is to suffer through the bad judgment and to be true to yourself despite the bad judgment. So I hope that this encourages you this week. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful birthday season. And I believe in you, Sages. I know you've been going through a tough time, but I do see brighter days on the horizon. It's coming. It kind of gets darkest right before the dawn. Isn't that what they say? All right, beloved Sag. Believe in yourself and protect yourself and move forward being your best self, and you'll get through this. All right. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Capricorn, you got 47, magic fish, doing the impossible. They say you can't do it, watch you do it anyway. You know, you don't have the means, or you're not able to do it anyway. Move forward and watch the impossible become possible. It's time for that. It's time for you to believe in the possible whenever everything around you is showing you how impossible it is. It's time for you to believe that it is possible. And there's a need to reflect on your intentions, Capricorn. What is your intentions? Is your intentions to get rich? Is your intentions to gain power? Is it your intention to help heal? What is your intention and why? Really dig deep and ask even more questions than that. What is your intention? Why are you intending this? What does it mean to intend this? How much do you intend that? If you don't intend it 100%, what other intentions are there? And I'm getting tired of saying intend. But yes, there is a need to go into your journal, like just put on the top of your page intentions and just journal it all out as much as you can. And if you can't do it all in one sitting, then take time this week to sit with your journal multiple times and really get in touch with your intentions and what you intend, the type of life that you intend to live, and the type of person that you intend to show up as, and the type of being that you intend to be. So really dive deep into your intentions and figure that out, and don't let nobody tell you it's impossible. This week, what they say is impossible, you can find a way to move towards that possibility. So believe in yourself, believe in the possibilities, and shoot for the stars, Capricorn. And I feel like right now, everything in your life is telling you that is just nonsense. Do it anyway. I feel like move forward, shoot for the stars, believe in the magic, believe in the possibilities. Don't doubt it. I don't care how many times they tell you it's impossible to ride a flying fish through the garden. Show them what riding a flying fish through the garden looks like. It's not up to them. It's up to you, Capricorn. And if you feel that you belong living a magical life, then you belong living a magical life. So believe in the possibilities. Don't believe in the realities this week. It's kind of like a go with the blows of life. I feel like the life is like trying to punch you, And yes, it'll catch you a couple times, but for the most part, try to dodge those life punches this week. And whenever it does catch you, pull back with the punch. You know what I mean? Don't push into the punch, pull back with the punch so that the punch doesn't hurt you as bad. And don't punch back. There's no need for punch back. Just be like, okay, you hit me, and I believe that it's possible. And use the lessons learned. Go and journal about the incident and figure out what you need to do to move forward. It might inspire you to change some things. But yes, life is throwing its punches. So go with the punches, roll with the punches, and continue to believe in the possibility of a magical life no matter what is going on this week. I promise you, Capricorn, this is setting you up for a great, great success. But a little bit of doubt can ruin it, and I wish that wasn't so. But that is the case, and I do want to encourage you, just roll with the punches, believe in magic, and move forward with your little delusional self. No, don't move forward in delusion. I'm sorry. I take that last part back. Just move forward with confidence and the security of knowing that if you feel and sense you belong living a magical life, you will live a magical life. You just got to keep on moving. And you'll show them. I know you will. All right, beloved Capricorn, I hope that helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. Aquarius, you got 46 trouble. All right, Aquarius, I feel like you're a little naughty this week. Not in that way. Like, you're getting into some trouble, aren't you? You've done some stuff that would get you into trouble. I feel like you're gonna have to say a little white lie. You feel like you have to say a little white lie in order to not let them know that you were snooping, kind of energy. Like you were snooping, and then they're like, did you read my journal? And you're like, no, not at all. I don't feel like that's a good idea, Aquarius. I know that you feel like you need to lie for it, but I don't think that you do. I think it would be better to be like, yes, I was snooping. In the long run, I do feel like it's going to be better that you're snooping, because you're going to give yourself away. Like, I feel like you're going to be like, no, I wasn't reading your journal at all. And then like later that night, you're going to bring up something that was in the journal. And it's just, yeah, you're going to give yourself away, and it'll be worse. It has the possibility of being worse. So I feel like, and it's not necessarily, snooping for a journal. That's just the best example I can give for it. But I feel like you're up to something that you know is no good. That's why you want to lie about it. But it's okay that you were up to your no good snooping ways. Like, snooping is what comes out the most. Like, and I don't feel like it's not like a parent snooping on a child. For some reason, it feels like a coworker snooping on another coworker, or a boss even. Like a worker snooping on a boss and seeing. And it's a little naughty, It's getting into trouble, and it's something that you wouldn't want to tell anyone. But I feel like if somebody's asking you, they're asking you for a reason. So tell the truth this week, Aquarius. Even though you want to cover for yourself, they're asking for a reason. It'll be better. It's going to be better for you in the long run and the short run, I'm hearing, if you just tell the truth. Like, it's going to backfire. If you hear this message and you know that you were doing something that you probably weren't supposed to, and it's not nothing big. It's not like I was out stealing, or I was out, pillaging or anything like that. It's a small little thing that you weren't supposed to do it, but you did it. And then somebody asks you about it, and you have heard this message, and you still choose to your little white lie and everything. Then all I can say is watch how everything unravels, and let that unraveling be your answer. I hope that you can hear some of my words being like, I told you so. because yeah, it's not going to serve you. It's not going to serve you to do this wrong thing and lie about it. So be honest and tell the truth, and it's okay. Don't you dare get down on yourself. Like, you're just a human, and you had some human whims that you just acted on, and that's fine. Or, I'm sorry, Aquarius, you're just an alien, and you had some alien whims that you acted upon, and you know, we don't expect our aliens to be perfect. We expect our aliens to be weird. So be a weird alien like you are, and just tell the truth about your imperfections. All right, Aquarius, take what resonates, leave the rest, and walk in love. All right, Pisces. So I feel like there's not a lot of messages for me this week. Pisces, you got 20 fairies. Pisces, I feel a need for you to protect your feelings from overflowing. So find time and space to be able to feel and process your feelings this week. You're going to need time and space to process your feelings. And so try to make that time and space available to yourself. Now go ahead and schedule it in if you can. And then another thing is I'm seeing, Pisces, there's a need for separation this week. There's a need to separate yourself from the human realm and to get into the spirit realm. Like there's a need for meditation. There's a need for hiking, maybe going out in nature, getting away from the humans and more in touch with the natural realm. And there is downloads and messages that are awaiting for you this week from the spirit realm. I want to encourage you, if you can, please schedule in like an hour to just whatever it is that brings you peace. Like go to the river, go to the beach, go to the mountain, go to the woods. Your favorite nature place. Schedule in a couple hours for nature. And in that time, you can use it. Hopefully you've been processing your feelings, but you can use it to process your feelings more, and also to meditate and to open up and receive the messages that are available to you this week. But you have to choose to go and open yourself up and bring them to you. And it's not going to be any human that brings it to you. But after you've done this, it is very possible that you will get humans coming in and telling you the messages, confirming that you did indeed get the messages that you did get. So some humans, after this process has been done and the messages have been given to you, I know that I'm not the one to give you these messages. I'm just the one to tell you how to prepare to get these messages, and that afterwards other humans will come through to confirm to you that these messages were in fact true. So now you have a pre and a post message from humans that the spirit realm has a message for you. All right, and don't forget to love and protect those feelings. Love them too. Love the fact that you have heavy feelings, that you're able to have them. It is such a gift and such a beautiful thing, even though it's so hard to carry such sensitivities. So take care of yourself this week, Pisces. All right, that's the message I have for you. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and walk in love. All right, Aries. Aries, you got 26, the source of magic. Aries, what is the source of magic? I hope you said I am, and I don't mean me. You, Aries, you are the source of magic. And yes, there is a need to look at the polarities. There may be even a need to look up the law of polarity. In fact, I think I'm going to do that for you, Aries. I'm going to look up the law of polarity and read it to you. The law of polarity states that everything has an opposite, creating dualities like hot, cold, light, dark, good, bad, love, hate. Fundamental to both the universe, physics, chemistry, and personal experience, such as mindset and growth. In science, it explains magnetism, north and south poles, and chemical bonding, electron sharing. While in personal development, it suggests that overcoming challenges requires acknowledging opposites to find balance and growth. All right, Aries, you are being asked to work with the law of polarity this week. And I think it's that last part, to balance the positive and the negative, to find a balance of the positive and the negative. I feel like there's to find a balance between the love and the hate. So there's a need to explore. And if you find yourself in one more than the other, then look at the other to bring you to that balance. Like, find yourself in more hate, look to the love and what you do love and what you can pour love into to help bring you out of that hate. If you find yourself in too much love filling and enmeshed and everything, then maybe focus a little bit on what you hate. Like, there's a need for balance. I don't like saying that, but I do feel like it's necessary for you this week. So there's a need for balance. Work with the law of polarities. If you find yourself saying, I can't, I won't, I don't, you're in a negative mindset and you need the positivity to balance you out. That's too much negativity. If you find yourself saying, it's going to be okay, it's going to work out, it's going to be okay, it's going to work out, and things keep falling apart, you're too far into that positivity. You've got to pull yourself into the negativity and be willing to see things as they are. Like, it may not work out, but if it does, great. If it doesn't, I will still survive. I will still make it. Look at the may not work out. You don't have to go all the way to negative where it won't work out at all. You know, you might have to look at that for a second just to be able to bring it to balance. This is if you've been telling yourself it's all going to be fine and things aren't fine. You're going to end up being burnt out with that positivity and then forced into the negativity. So balance that stuff out. You're working with the law of polarity, with the positive and the negative, to bring it into balance, to move into your full mastery. A master knows that all the positivity is actually just as bad as all of the negativity, and that we need both the good and the bad fully balanced to be able to walk in our strength and power, in our own power. So work with the law of polarity this week, Aries. If you find yourself too far in any direction, lean towards the opposite direction and try to bring yourself into balance this week. All right, beloved Aries, I hope this message helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and walk in love. All right, Taurus, you have home sweet home. Taurus, I feel like there's a longing and a desire just to be in your comfort this week. Taurus, I feel like you're going to have to take the feeling of being in your home sweet home with you. Because I feel like you're not in your home sweet home. You're out of your comfort zone, and you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be in your comfort zone. You're longing to be in your comfort zone because you're so far out of your comfort zone. So what is necessary is for you to get in touch with the feeling of your comfort zone in your uncomfort zone. Because you're not going to be out of your uncomfort zone this week. Not right now. Although it will come. It will come. So this is like you're away. You're on a trip. You're on a trip, and you are 12 hours from home, and you can want to be home all day long, but you're still 12 hours from home. So no matter what, you've got that 12-hour trip just to get home. So you're not going to be home, and you still got to go through that trip. So that's the kind of energy that's coming through. So you're not home. What you need to do is you need to focus on the comfort of that home and hold it within you so that you can bear the 12-hour trip and get home. Does that make sense, Taurus? You can't You can't have the comforts that you want right now, but you do have the feeling of the comforts already with you. So tune into that feeling, and that will help lead you and strengthen you to be able to get back to your love and your comforts. All right, beloved Taurus, I think that's the message I have for you. I don't think I could say it any better. You can't get home right now, but it's okay. You will, and you can hold on to the feeling of what it's like to be home until you get there. All right, beloved Taurus, I hope it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and walk in love. All right, beloved Gemini, you got the tattoo fairy. And what's coming out really strong is labels. Gemini, you need to reflect on the labels that you give yourself. There's labels that you have labeled yourself as that no longer serve who you are and who you are becoming. So you need to let go of those labels. They're no longer serving you, if they ever did. So look at the labels what you call yourself. Mom, daughter, dad, father, brother, sister, worker, whatever your job is, job title, whatever your education level is, graduate, whatever the labels that you give yourself, what are those labels? And how do you feel about those labels? And are they serving you? And what labels would serve you to step into the person that you're becoming? And how can you give yourself a more solid foundation to work with, to be able to move into the labels that you wish you could move into? That makes sense. There's a need to examine the labels that you label yourself with, because your foundation is crumbling. And I feel like the examination of those labels will show you the source of the crumbling, why it's crumbling, and how to repair that crumble. And it may be that, I always thought that I would become A, but I'm obviously not becoming A. So now, either is it possible for me to become A, or has time taken away my possibility to become A? And if so, maybe I don't need to become A. How can I be okay with becoming B? How can I stand more strong in becoming B? And how can I let go of the need and the want and the desire to become A? And for others, it could very well be, I always wanted to become A. I never did do C and D. If I can do C and D, I can become A. So I need to really focus on C and D right now instead of A, so that I can become A. If that makes sense, I hope this is making sense. There's something about the label that you wanted to become, and you're not going to become it unless you change things now. You're going to have to reevaluate. If you keep going like you are, not only will you not become A, but everything else will crumble, and you won't even, and by the time you realize that you're not going to become A, and everything is crumbled, you won't be able to be B, C, D, or E. You're going to have to be Z. Something you never even thought contemplated to be. It just happened to you. So it's really time to reevaluate and see what isn't working. And there might be a need to really journal it out with your heart and be like, why did I want to be A so bad? What is so important about A? And maybe you can find the parts of A that you can keep and the parts that need to be released, and let that form into your B. And then that'll make your heart so happy Now it wants to become B. It doesn't want to be A anymore. So really, it's up to you, each individual Gemini, to really go into it and to tackle these labels and see how you can move forward with a more strengthened and passionate heart. And let me tell you, the answer for all this is your heart feeling passionate and feeling joy and feeling alive with the move forward. That's your true key. All right, beloved Gemini, I hope this message helps. I hope it made sense to you. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be in grace. All right, Cancer. Cancer, you got 15 discovery potential. Cancer, one of the first things coming through is speak from your heart this week. So make sure to speak from your heart. If you find yourself speaking from the heart and getting a little passionate, don't look down on yourself at all for it. And I'm here to confirm that you're still wonderful and you were meant to speak from the heart. All right. So another thing coming through, I feel like Cancer, this is really cool. This is where the self-love, the self-care pays off. And it makes me so happy because I've been encouraging Cancers to take care of their self. I feel like if you've been following the advice and taking care of yourself, the self-love and the self-care are starting to shine through. Your cup is beginning to overflow. And yes, it is time to go out there and to help others where you can. And also, be thankful for the well-being in your life, and be thankful for yourself and for your love and care and nurturing of yourself that helps you be in your well-being. But yes, Cancer, I do feel like the self-love and self-care is paying off in a way that you are beginning to overflow, and it is time for you to go out and begin to help others and to take care of others as much as you take care of yourself. You've learned so many valuable lessons and you've come so far, and I really want to celebrate you. I know that you're like, there's no need for celebration of me, and I would be happy to celebrate you, but I want to celebrate you, Cancer. Like I'm saying you would. Oh, this is getting confusing. But anyway, Cancer, you are so awesome. And I love this energy. I feel like you're overflowing with love. So give that love whenever you feel like it's good, and continue to take care of yourself and be there for yourself, and let yourself open to the possibility of more love in your life. Let yourself expand. You are expanding because you've done so much wonderful self-work. You are expanding. So let yourself expand and feel the love in the expansion, and be thankful. Just focus on the gratitude in your life. You have so much to be thankful for, Cancer. Your health, your well-being, your mindset, your love, your heart, your skin, everything. You have so much to be grateful for, Cancer. So focus on everything that you're grateful for this week. Move forward in love. Speak from your heart. Don't get down on yourself if speaking from your heart means telling them off a little bit in a way. Understand that it's understandable, right? So take care of yourself. Don't get down on yourself. Speak from your heart. Believe in yourself. And be grateful for all the wonderful love in your life. You are expanding. Allow yourself to expand. Expand in love. And take care of you like you have been. Like I don't feel like I have to give you that advice. I don't want you to drop the ball now. Start pouring out your love to others and let yourself get drained again. You pour out to others and then come back to self. You got this, Cancer. I believe in you. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and walk in love. All right, Leo. Leo, you got 45 IV. So, like the first thing, I'm like, something is suffocating Leo. What is suffocating Leo? And I realized it. 'Tis the season, Leo. Finances. You feel like you're being stretched too thin financially in multiple areas, I'm hearing. So this would be income and outcome. You have less income, but you have more bills, more things you need to pay, more fees, more things you need to pay, but less income. And it feels suffocating. It's the advice. Well, first, Leo, the advice that I want to give is understand it's the season. This too shall pass. It won't always be like this. You know that it can't always be like this. You're like, it would take me under if it was always like this. And you will be able to get through it. For some of you Leos, a lot of you Leos, you have your backup plans in place. And I know that they're running thin, but this is what they were meant for. You need to be able to give yourself love through this process too. And understanding that, it's breathe in, breathe out. It's contract, expand. You're going through a contract time, but it is a normal contract time. You could make it a lot worse, but you could also make it a lot better. And the choice is the attitude that you choose to use with these circumstances. This is not easy, Leo. This is not easy. I can't sit here and lie to you and say money will be flowing in. Just believe. It's not that easy. It's not in this, and I feel strongly this is like a season. It's a season, but this too shall pass. And again, it's the attitude that you move through it. You can make it better or worse. And I feel the attitude of gratitude is so important right now. Be grateful for each bill and fee and extra that comes that you are able to pay for. Pay for everything in gratitude. Pay in gratitude. And I'm feeling from Spirit that is extending beyond finances. Pay in gratitude. That is your key out. Thank you, Spirit, for the divine advice given to Leo this week. Pay in gratitude. And then from there, trust and believe that this too shall pass, and you will find your way out. All right, beloved Leo, I would like to leave you in a prayer, so I'm going to leave you in a prayer. Mother, Father, God, and Goddess, I ask for your divine intervention on Leo's behalf. I ask for the perfect solution to present itself. I ask for the perfect timing for the manifestation of the solution in Leo's life. And I expect these miracles, which are a demonstration of your divine love. So be it. Shalom. All right, beloved Leo, I hope that message and that prayer helped. You got this. Believe in yourself and be grateful for the small things. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and walk in love. All right, Virgo. Virgo, you are balancing too much. Something's going to fall. So Virgo, the advice that I give you, you have 19, the balancing act. Sorry, I didn't tell that. You have 19, the balancing act. And the advice that I would give you is the thing that you're focusing on trying to balance now, focus on how you can set it down so that you can focus on the other things that are being balanced. I really want to encourage you, Virgo, to set it down. And I feel like you're arguing with me saying that you have to balance every single one of them. And there isn't one that you can set down. And I disagree. You can set it down. You've got to, Virgo. You've got to set it down. Love and trust that it will be okay, and set at least one thing down. And the thing that I would is that, and I know that you're like, this is the last thing. That's not the one at all. It's the one that you're focusing on the most. Just set it down. I know, that's so harsh. Like this, like the energy that I'm getting from this is like a mother that is creating a good holiday environment for her family in her home, and she's trying to do everything, and at the same time, she has multiple kids, and this one has this Christmas event, and this one has that holiday event, and this one has this other holiday event, and you've got to take this one here and that one there and that one here and this one there, and you can't set any of them down, but you can. And I'm not saying you certainly shouldn't set down your kids' Christmas events. Definitely need to find time for those. You can let the house get a little bit messy though. And you can forgive yourself. You can just say, all right, like you didn't get all the Christmas presents wrapped, just put them in some bags. It doesn't have to look picture perfect all the time if it's going to take you down. Sure, if you feel inspired and you feel full of energy and you want to make it picture perfect, make it picture perfect. Like maybe you can sit down trying to look good for the Christmas event and go in your PJs. Go watch your kid do their Christmas event in your PJs. You can set it down, you can make compromises, and that's what's needed. And yeah, sure, and I feel like the compromises, you're going to figure out that you love them way more than you thought that you would. You might find out that you love going to events in your PJs and actually nobody judged you as harshly as you thought. Yeah, sure, Miss Karen over there, she judged you like she would, her and her group, but whatever. It actually didn't affect you at all, and it actually felt even better to be in your PJs and judged than it did trying to not be judged and all fixed up. See what I'm saying? And that you might figure out, hey, I didn't go to Christmas events every year in my PJs. Make a whole new tradition for yourself kind of thing, Virgo. Let this be analogies for your life, though. This is going to come into your life, because I could be talking to a man who has no kids. You're balancing too much, though, and you know it. You've got to put something down. Like this man is balancing fixing his car and doing his hobbies and watching the game. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not a man. I'm sorry. You got to be able to apply it to your own life, and you've got to make some compromises to where you can put some things down. Otherwise, it'll all fall, and you're not going to get any of it anyway. I'm just saying, Virgo. You're not able to balance it all. You know that. Put down what you can and continue to balance what you know you have to. Because you do have to balance some of this fish. You got to. You just can't do it all, though. And if people see you fumbling and falling and they don't want to step in to help, that says a lot about them. A lot about them. And it just says that you are a human that can only go so far, Virgo. I love you, and you're amazing. So love yourself. Know that you are amazing. I know you know you're amazing. I know you know. But, yeah. Love and protect what you can. Put down what you can, too. All right, Virgo. That's the message I have for you this week. I hope it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and walk in love. All right, here we are, Libra. Libra, you have number 7, too many dragons. Oh, Libra, you have too many responsibilities going on right now. And I feel like there's scheduling overlap. You need to look at your schedule. For some of you, you need to write out your schedule, and you'll see this isn't going to work, because you're saying that you're going to be here at 10 and you're going to be there at 10:30, and then you're going to be over there at 10:15. Like, how are you going to do all three of those? Like, you got to fix your schedule. There's something about your schedule that needs to be fixed this week, Libra. But another thing about this too many dragons card, which really correlates with Virgo's message, is look at her dragons. They are so scraggly. Nobody is thriving in this environment because she can't take care of all of those dragons. So they all suffer because there's not enough food to keep them all fed, so they're all too skinny. They all get just enough to stay hungry. There's too many dragons. And what are dragons symbolizing here? Dragons are symbolizing responsibilities. So you have too many responsibilities. And because of that, while you think that it's okay to hold on to all of these responsibilities and that you are able to handle them all, they're all starving. Every single one of your responsibilities are falling short. You've got to give up a responsibility so that you can focus on the others and help them thrive so that they can thrive. Your responsibilities cannot thrive with how many you have. It's not possible. If she could give up 2 dragons, she could make 1 fat dragon for sure. But if she could give up 1 dragon, then she could ensure 2 healthy dragons. But as long as she has 3, she will always have 3 unhealthy dragons. And in this, dragons are responsibilities. This is why you need to look at your schedule. You're saying, yeah, I'll be responsible and be there at 10, and I'll be responsible and be over there at 10:15, and I'll be responsible and be all the way over in here at 10:30. You can't. So now, whenever you show up at 10, you're thinking about you have to leave to get to the 10:15. So you didn't even show up your fullest at 10. You're on your way to the 10:15. You end up late. You don't have any time to spend at the 10:15 because you've got to get to that 10:30. You get to the 10:30, too late. Every single one suffered because you thought that you could handle it all. You need to ask somebody, you need to call your 10:15 and let them know you can't be there. You might even need to call that 10:30 and let them know. Can someone else do it? If you know someone else that could do it, if she knew someone that could take one of these dragons, I would slap her in her face for not giving that dragon to someone that could take care of it. If you know someone that could take care of the responsibility, but you're taking it for some pride, ego reason, Libra, give up the responsibility. They're all suffering. You won't be able to meet 1. They're eating just enough to starve. You'll be able to show up just enough to not be enough. Give up a responsibility or 2. Give up 2, make it fat, make it good. Give up 1, make it healthy. You're still a little bit stretched, but you can make them healthy. This isn't like, go take your dragon out. No, give it to someone. Look for someone that can handle the responsibility and let them handle it so that you can give more time and attention to your other responsibilities and really show up. All right, beloved Libra, I think that's the message for you this week. I hope it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and walk in love. All right, Scorpio, you got 6. Forget me not. Scorpio, as you move along the path of life, there may be experiences and people that you leave along the way. No matter what sorrow this may bring you, always look for the gift that they have given you. There's a gift within everything that comes your way, and it's up to you to allow this gift to be recognized for what it is. Some partings will feel sad, some are a relief, and some are joyous. One thing that is for certain, all things change continually. So learn to go with the flow, Scorpio. Sometimes people have to leave so that you or they can grow. Sometimes they come back, and sometimes they do not. You can ask the fairies to help you with your feelings in order to move forward if you need. Life is continuous and non-ending. One does not move to another city and stop existing just because you no longer can see them. So it is with the passing from this earth plane. Life continues, but we here on earth cannot see that life in the form that we're used to. Without change, there would be no growth, and our souls would become stagnant. Accept the changes and the departures as part of life's continuance. Life is evolving as it should. After all, people do not stay in the theater after the show is over, do they, Scorpio? It's important to examine your past relationships this week. What did you learn from them? What did they give you? How did you bless each other's lives? It's okay to grieve, but do it with gratitude. Whether they're in another city or have departed the planet, you can send them messages from your mind and they will receive them. Just be calm and relax and think what it is you wish to tell them. The angels, guides, and elementals will help you deliver this message. All right, beloved Scorpio, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and walk in love. All right, everyone, that is our weekly oracle message for the zodiac from the Fairy Wisdom Oracle deck set. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I love you guys so, so much. As always, I pray love and blessings and abundance upon the lives of all those that reach to the end of this video. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. And don't forget to check out celestialgrove.academy. Until the next time, walk in love, beautiful celestials.